Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she's from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
Backup requested for a pursuit in progress. Mobilize on touchdown.
That's the good work.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Driving a stolen vehicle. Pull over immediately.
Stolen? That belongs to my sister.
And she wants it back because you stole it to use in a robbery. Pull over.
He's on us! Kill him!
Young man, I will pull this car over right now!
Hold fire! Spiderman!
Here's your stuff!
Move away!
Now that's just rude. More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle. That concludes our Spider-Man car tour of New York. Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Around town, leading up to the capture of
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
Hey, kid. How's all the science stuff going?
Not bad, thanks. Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
All units, witnesses are reporting a mugging. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Expressway near...
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texanor is here for repair.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
How did I lose track of time?
See it! Don't make me hurt you!
I knew Jameson was wrong about you.
How does it work?
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Incident was reported near the meatpacking district.
Good, Spidey.
Hey! You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because...
Nap time.
Take us all down!
That got him good! Get down! He's mine!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Bush Avenue exit.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Oh no! This makes the papers fiscal kill us! It's a spider!
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
Crush your tiny bone! This ain't even fair! Take that! Now that's what I call a KO!
Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it. Oh! Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. Huh. The toxin's coming from two types of cars, and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Great light on that one. Perfect. Excuse me. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spiderman, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn!
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman, actually pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon. Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but, I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumbless? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me, so young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because of my doing.
If you come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Don't let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen. Coming your way! You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, Try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear. Gotcha!
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are.
You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
This one's gonna hurt.
Quit now for your own good.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? Okay, catch this one with your face. These mask guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone.
Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear. Stand still!
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? These mask guys! What do they want the money for?
Don't know! Don't care! As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone!
Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't see what I do! You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
We're moving! Give up before you really get hurt!
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally. He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden. Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
The fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city. Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
So I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Be advised, masked suspects are attacking an armored car. Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
Demons are out of control, terrorizing the whole city. Demons aren't just a street gang. Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
That was on vacation.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Come on, spider whip. Right through us. Got him!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Police are on their way, and so am I. Nothing like an RPG to wake you up!
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough. Hope it's not something worse.
Local units. Need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store. You out! Arresting Fisk brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork. Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react to me.
The Manhattan bridges.
I've got you. Stay calm. I'm gonna tell everybody you're almost got it. Over here! Help, please! That's everyone. Glad I was here to help.
any available units?
Kidnapping reported. Nearest unit, please respond.
Units 1182 along the northbound side of the
1034. Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Nearest officer, please proceed to Manhattanville.
他来了，兄弟们别害怕，还有一个人。给你一棍大的！敌人战术生态，无双四，火战，毁他们！
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
Demons are down. Break out the cover.
Bad mojo, officer. Real bad.
Side of the Brooklyn Queens Express.
Officers respond. We've got a 1010 narcotics cell in progress. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Fisk's shipyard is on the south side. Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
It's gonna be tight while the boss is inside. We gotta earn on our own.
That's what we're doing here, ain't it?
Don't get me wrong.
Sleep it off.
And when the boss gets out, we will get out. The guys who did good are gonna get promoted.
The guys who didn't do good, they get fired.
Yeah, the kind of fired where you don't gotta worry about finding your next job.
That's me, the boss is handling it right. Let the other players hit each other.
Then come back strong.
Hammerhead and Silverman and Tombstone and all these other yahoos.
It's like that time the boss had to leave the country.
Exactly. Beat the charges, came back, nobody called.
That just
Kept things from getting too out of control. Absence.
Spider got Vinny!
Cobra 2, status report. Check on Cobra 2. He's not responding. Yeah, checking now.
Better see what... Literally didn't see that coming.
Now I gotta pee. Who's there? Place is lousy with rats. I'll do that. Friggin' ballerina! Get down here! Smoke 'em! We'll have our asses take 'em down! Get back down here!
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
You're mine! Thinning us out! Now, now! He's getting weaker. Thinning us out! If I...
backup's here! Why don't I have backup? Alright! Nobody likes me!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Have some of this! Come on! That's not fair! Before he knocks us all out.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
You just made a thinning us out! Today, you die!
Ballerina! Get down here! Get enough down! Fire in the hole!
Extending us out!
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail!
You ever shut the hell up? Keep them on the ground or we don't get anything.
Chance in hell, buddy! I'll shut you up!
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
It's Flatbush Avenue.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
So it's about 8 minutes out.
Spider-Man, thanks anyway.
8 minutes out. 10-4, they move.
All units, there's a 1030 in progress on an armored car. Officers needed in Yorkville.
Queens Expressway.
Heart-to-heart time. Were you not loved enough as demon babies? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
Officers respond. We've got a 1010 narcotic cell in progress. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem. Over.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Let's make this happen. Not good. You guys get the fuck on vacation.
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff? Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. The police will take it from here.
Avenue exit. Cease.
Dying for an
Officers be advised, a mugging was just reported. Please converge on Central Park.
10-4, are they moving incident traffic to an isolated tag? Copy.
Muggers, gotta jump in. Who wants a picture?
It's that spider guy!
Keep it up, Spidey!
And no more muggers. I love a happy ending.
All units advised, kidnapping reported. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. but I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out. I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
Yo, Spiderman, we don't need you in this city. We got enough problems as it is. Man, Spidey! I just gotta say, you're like my hero. He's going. Wow! It's called the Astro. Deconstruct classifications, reconstruct the order called the Astro.
Taxi! Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes? I'm this close to getting my CPA.
I wonder what Fisk is hiding in his shipyard.
We got some kind of skin condition under that stupid suit or something? Wow, shipper's are getting good. This guy almost looks just like Spider-Man.
Don't mind me.
Here you go. Here. Take one.
Taxi!
I don't believe that so-called police crime tower is busted. I heard it's sending out mind control rays.
Appreciate the tip.
Spider-Man, over here! Say cheese!
Demons are getting bolder, engaging police in the streets now. Real talk, guys. Love New York. The demons, though. Seems like they just want to tear the city down.
Those guys glowing? You
Bad mojo, officer.
All units, there's a 1030 in progress on an armored car. Location is Museum Mile, over.
Demons are stepping up their game. These guys are worse than Fisk ever was.
Can I get an autograph?
Regards from the Kingpin.
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Spider-Man, I gotta go lie down.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
That was sweet. They deserved it.
Alright, that's enough of the cheap knockoff Spider-Man impersonation. what's wrong?
Hey.
Hi.
It's called the Gastro Garage. We deconstruct classic dishes, reconstruct them, and call it gastro.
No way you're really Spider-Man, right? I'm a comedy.
What's up, Spidey?
Hello?
Bro, looking good.
Spidey, hey, do you like... stuff? Oh, sorry, dumb question.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
Let's discuss the costume lunatic who just literally destroyed a bank. Wait, you think I'm talking about Herman Schultz? Oh, no. I meant Spider-Man. Look, Schultz is a career criminal. Obviously disturbed. I mean, he calls himself the Shocker, so I don't expect him to act like a sane person. But Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Well, tell that to the bank employees who are out of a job. The customers who had irreplaceable family heirlooms in the safe deposit boxes. Couldn't he have waited until Schultz was, I don't know, outside to start the fight? Of course, then he would have probably wrecked several people's cars, because Spider-Man views our city as his playground and your property as his toys. And he just loves smashing his toys together.